Hey everyone, this is Shawn Powell, and this is going to be talking about Exitus Elite. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, if you haven't already got in, it's something you really need to be thinking about doing. I know a lot of y'all, I get a lot of people a lot of times contacting me with brand new online business, and you're thinking to yourself, quote, unquote, I've been in an offer that's a $30, $40 ticket or $30, $40 a month or something like that. I'm having a hard time with that. Why in the world would I want to jump into something like this? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, listen, the commissions in this are $1,000. It's going to be $1,300 a pop, okay? What you need to learn is to address the issue at hand. What is the issue? It's going to be the price for some people. When they first look at the product, if you do a good job and you get it beyond, let them really listen to you, and then they'll start to understand that the fact that the value is here, y'all. If you only pay $2.99, and to be honest, the only reason the $2.99 is there is because we get 100% commissions. There is no money. The first one that comes in, the $1,000, the first pass up, everything is from member to member. Everything else, y'all, is just for the actual getting in, then getting the websites. Everything's taken care of. Obviously, the company's got to make money, But to be honest, it's one of the fairest pay sources you're going to find. And once you've done this, you've got your one pass up to go up, y'all. 100% commissions change your life. Okay. Now understand that if you get one sale, and I know a lot of y'all have been doing this and spending a lot of money and you've never made money online. Y'all, let me ask you something. How would you feel when you got your first sale? Okay, that's $1,000 right from the get-go, right? Okay, now what if that person, immediately after they come in, they've got some downline as well, and they go ahead and come in as well. So you're looking at not only one sale, but literally, y'all, I see a high ratio of 15 minutes to, round up to a couple of hours, usually the same day, that I've got people coming in. We're talking about one out of every 3 people. How do I know that? Because I've got the research. I've actually looked at this. I see what the people are coming in. The people that are coming into this, y'all, a lot of times are not the brand spanking new people. This is their first business online. I'm going to talk to y'all right now a little bit, though, if that is you, because of the fact that I want you to understand, don't be scared of the price. Y'all, I would rather do this and it be like this in this pay structure than to have $100 split up every month that something that I'm telling you, this is the benefit. You get this done, you pay for it, you are good to go, and you move forward. And y'all, when you get that first sale, just the one sale, and that winds up being 2 and you make $2,000 and you've never made money online, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what's going to happen. Your momentum's going to pick up. Your enthusiasm's going to pick up. You're going to believe in yourself more. That's one of the best things you can do in your business, to be honest. Be confident that you know what you're doing, y'all. Your phone calls, everything happens when you're succeeding. Okay? I know that. But y'all, it's going to be better than Christmas to you. I know that. It's going to feel like Christmas. So that's why I'm telling you, you're not going to get that with that $40 offer a month or anything like that, because y'all, even if you're getting that monthly pay and everything, well, after about 3 months they're gone. You know what I'm saying? And it happens a lot. This one here, y'all, once that's done, the money's there, it's taken care of, and bam, it's nothing but 100% commissions. This is the better deal. When you learn to tell people that, that's going to be the answer. Okay, you need to be little, let them understand they're thinking too small, and understand the big picture, and then you just want to go. This is me. I'm 43 years old. Been in restaurants for seemed like forever. 26 years. 26 years I was in restaurants. Had a restaurant on I-40. I walked away from there. They were asking me to start working 70 hours a week. It wasn't worth it to me. I was making more money sitting at home, or could be. So I left, and I never felt bad. I felt like God was with me the whole time. And to be honest, every business I get into, y'all, the more and more and more I do, it's a blessing. It's pure blessing. my next door neighbor, I got a great next door neighbor. He always does everything for me. I gave him $200 the other day. He didn't even ask for it. Why did I give him $200? Because he's been my neighbor for 10 years. I see the situations he's got in his life. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to give like that. Now, isn't it ironic after I did that, that's right when I started here, that my money goes crazy? Ain't that ironic? You get by giving, point blank, period. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, so let's go and get you started here. I'm going to talk about the plan a little bit. Obviously, y'all, Exitus Elite. It looks like it's up here in the right left corner. I've been in. Today is my 10th day. I've got 21 active members. I have made $20,000 in 10 days. I've got 3, 4, 5 more that are ready to come in at any given time. The business is real. All I've done is just tell people what I know about it, what I believe in it, and get out to the people. That's all you got to do. You don't have to be some super guru to that. You know, internet's free. Software I'm using is free. My computer that I'm using, this little laptop right here that you hear, $169 I got from the pawn shop. How much money is it making me? My phone is an old S3 phone. Old S3 phone. See what I'm saying? I don't need to change this. This phone's made me a killing. Made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars by answering the phone and telling people I believe my business. Get in. That's all you really got to do. So don't say you can't make it, y'all. You got to learn to think right. That's the problem. You don't know how to think right. Okay, so this is going to be for educational. It's for online educational business, information, and it's all sorts of really good things in learning how to do Facebook. Just about anything you're looking for is inside here. This is actually the Genesis packages. This is right here. It's located. And I've only gone through about half of it right now. I haven't had a chance to go through all of it. To be honest, I'm still getting busy with the people knocking on the door trying to get in. So I'm really, while it's still hot, I'm going to continue to do so. It'd be stupid for me not to when people knocking on the door. But I'm really looking forward to going through all the content, and I'll be doing videos on this real soon as well. Okay. Now, let's talk about what makes us different. Exitus Elite, 100% commissions. It's $1,000 a pop right now. By the end of this week, probably by the weekend, maybe early next week, whenever it's going to be, they're going to flip the switch, and it's going to be $1,300 to get in. Okay, $1,300 plus the $300. Okay, so you do want to try to beat this in. Go ahead and get in. Y'all give me a call. I get phone calls every day. You're not going to bother me. You're not going to bother me at all. You're going to hear me sound just like this. I might scare you, but you're not going to bother me. It's only a problem if I don't have people to talk to. Okay, so that's how I look at it. Okay, now let's talk about the actual plan itself. I drew this up about the second or third day in. I thought I really hadn't seen a really good diagram, and I thought this would be a really good one to do. Okay, first of all, I'm going to explain to you that this is only for one leg. All right, now what that means is I'm sponsored. That's me. That's my middle name. I'm Shawn, sponsor Powell. And down here, that would be you. And now your name is you. Okay, now when you first come in, I'm going to explain how this takes place before I show all of this down here. When you first come in, y'all, you're going to go through the site. You're going to say, you know what, I really like this. I believe Shawn knows what he's talking about. I'm going to get in. What you do is you pay the $2.99, and as soon as you go through there, it's going to take you to the Genesis package. Then what you just do is you decide how do you want to pay. The decision is made by me as far as your options. The decision made by how you want to pay is up to you. You do what it tells you there. There's a page, and it indicates you want to do, by bank. Do you want to do, PayPal, Payza, whatever you want to do. You click that, and then when you've paid that $1,000 to the information stated, you mash a button. There's a button right here. Okay. When you mash that button, I get an email. The email's gonna say, "Hey sponsor," because that's my middle name. Hey sponsor, somebody has just come through, and you has just come through. There's you, and they want to to confirm that you've already made that you got your payment, and it shows you if it's a PayPal or how did it come in. So then I go to log in and find out has I got money there. Do I have an email showing me that from you is actually paid? And then if it is, then I'll log in, and right across the very top, y'all, when I log in, it's going to have a line up here, and you click that, and it's going to take you right to that person, and you say yes or no, and you say yes, and you are in. Now the coolest part about this, y'all, the coolest part is the money is already in hand when you come in. Do not variate from that, okay? There's been so many people screwing up, thinking they're going to impress somebody or whatever they're going to do. It's going to bite you in the tail, and you're going to get terminated, and it's not going to be worth it, okay? So do your business the way it's supposed to be done. Don't mash the button until you get paid. Who wants to give away a product anyhow? If anything, y'all, you're going to get stuck with taxes when somebody doesn't pay it. So do it, okay? So this is how the pay structure is. It is a one-up system, and you're going to really, really like this. I'm used to something somewhat like this in Power Lead systems, except this is a whole lot more profitable and a whole lot cooler, okay? So let me go ahead and get started on this. So there's you, the very first person you get in. This is the first one, right? It's going to go over here, okay? It's going to go to the sponsor. So because of the fact that I got you in, I made $1,000 here. This right here, y'all, it's going to go up to me, so I make $1,000 here, and it's not just to pay, it's this person, okay? And I'm going to illustrate this a little better in 2 seconds here, okay? So they're good to go. This is no longer your leg. This is your way in the door. This is your way in the door, but you're going to be very, very happy. As soon as this person comes up, there is this little thingy right here. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, see, qualified. When you're about to pay the 1,000 or whatever the amount's going to be when the time you read this video or watch this video, it's going to say not qualified. Don't think that you have not paid. You have. You're just not qualified to get paid yet. Getting paid means that you've passed someone up. So until you've actually passed somebody up, then you haven't, you understand what I'm saying? So you're not qualified until that first pass up. So that means your light goes green as soon as this goes up here to the top. Now, the next person you get in, y'all, your number 2 leg or your number 2 person, it's going to give you $1,000 right now or $1,300 if it's beyond this weekend, right? Okay, so it's going to be $1,300 right then in your pocket. Okay, so if you come in right now, you're going to get it for $1,000 and you're going to do the $299 fee, I'm talking about just for the administration because I got to make something. People can't work for free and let's just, make the money. And then you're going to do the 1,000 and you're going to start making $1,300 each one. Now, first one, y'all, you listen to this real good, is yours. It's $1,300. Don't let them through until you get it in your hand. Bam, right in your hand is incredible. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, it's going to be bigger than Christmas. I already know what I'm talking about. Believe me, you're going to love this. You're going to love it. It's going to make you feel good about it. Now, the very first person they get is going to be this person, right? This person right here is your person. When they come in, you're going to make $1,300. Understand? So this person right here, you didn't have anything to do with this one. Yet here you go with 13. You got $2,600. Now, on top of that, y'all, the second person that comes in, it's going to go down here. Then that's theirs. Understand what I'm saying? This is now their leg. That's where their money's going to start coming in from. You're not going to benefit from this one, okay? It's just this one. Now, once again, this person here is yours. You made $1,300, remember? The next person they get in, the first person, is this one. That's your person. You get $1,300. Now, remember, while you are out and about making these other legs that are now yours, you want as many of these as you can. This is only one leg illustration, y'all. I really don't even know, 21 for, I think I got 17 legs right now. 17 legs and I've been in for 10 days. Imagine if you just put the hammer down, y'all, in a year's time, and while you're out there and you're getting these $1,300 sales, y'all, this one pops in. Bam, you had nothing to do with that one. Then this one pops in. Bam. And don't forget what I told y'all earlier, right? When you get this person in right here, often these are more of the medium. They're not beginners. They're a little bit more intermediate as to know what they're doing. So what did they do then? They've done online business before, right? More than likely. Who do they have? They got downline. They got a list, possibly have a decent list, maybe. But either way, they usually got at least 1 or 2 people that are ready to jump. What does that mean? That in my ratio that I've seen, about 1 out of every 3 people, when they come in, this downline right here gets in. Now I'm talking about within 15 minutes to 2 hours to the same day. What are you looking at? In this case, it's going to be $2,600. $2,600. Y'all, honestly, every bill I've got does not equal half of this. It really does not equal half of $2,600. I don't live in a ravishing life. I don't need it. I want my freedom more than anything, to be honest. But y'all, I want you to understand that this thing will convert by itself without even, it's got beautiful pages. I'm absolutely tickled to death with the pages it's got, y'all. I will show you one page just to say that I've shown it to you. And if you really want to see it, you might want to check out some of my other videos. I'm trying to keep this one shorter, so my videos usually last 30 minutes. So trying to cut back on that a little bit. Okay, this is my favorite page. My personal opinion, this thing is going to load up. I hope. There it goes. All right, now there you go. I love it. It takes nothing but real emails, y'all. And for it to come in to see it, you got to put a real email in. And on top of that, you're going to wind up, that's their way in through their notification through the email. That's how they watch the plan and everything. So without this, without the real email, they don't get to move forward. With this, y'all, you get 100% real leads. And I'm going to tell you, that is a blessing compared to things I've seen in the past. Most of the time you have some stupid name sitting here that they're putting me down or cussing, and a fake email. Like you already know that john@gmail.com is not the official John email, you know what I'm saying? But anyhow, y'all, I just wanted to make this a really quick one, y'all, and I'm going to tell you something else real quick. We'll get back to this page right here because y'all really still don't know about who I am. Okay, y'all, I was working, like I said, 40 hours in 3 days straight in a restaurant. 65 hours a week is what I was averaging. They just asked me to start working more hours. It was time to go. And to be honest, y'all, I didn't know that I was numb feeling inside. I was working so many hours. My little boy was, I'd go days without seeing him. And, just when I got the idea in my mind that online business is where the answer is at, I had to figure it out. I knew I was going to do whatever I had to do. I lost sleep. I didn't sleep. I didn't want to sleep. I was too excited. And I put it all together. And you know what I learned, y'all? It's not as hard as you think. If you can open your mouth and tell people you believe in a business, I love this business, I can breathe it, man. You know what I'm saying? If you can sound like that on the phone, I'm going to tell you, you have got your ticket out. There is no way out in a job. I was making 50-some thousand a year. I make 3 times that, y'all. I made 30,000 in the last 30 days. Now, I've only made 21,000, something like that, from this business so far. I've only been in it for 10 days, but I made $30,000. Can you imagine me sitting on my tail? I've gained 15 pounds. I was a tall, skinny guy. I still am, hope I'm tall, but I don't think I'm getting old and shrinking just yet. But the whole point is, y'all, there's more to life to that. And what do you think it's been worth to my little boy, man? Had Christmas together, had every day together. We go to the beach anytime we want to go. If I want to go anywhere, we jump in the truck and go. It is a blessing just to have this opportunity every day. And I'm telling y'all that this right here could very well be the vehicle that you're looking for. When my little boy realized that I was actually free from a job, was the day I went to go see him at school and sit there and ate with him at lunchtime. And the whole time he wouldn't even eat. He had his arm up here on my shoulder. He had his arms wrapped around his head on my shoulder. And I could just sense the fact that he knew that I was free. I'd never been there before. I don't miss field trips. I don't miss family get-togethers. I don't miss anything. And I'm not going to miss anything. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, I will fight for my freedom from point blank period. I'll never go back. I'll never go back. So, y'all, this is real. Click the link down below. If you look down here on the bottom left, I think it's somewhere, if I'm using this in the funnel, you're going to see where it's signed up directly. You can go directly there. It won't take but 2 seconds and start signing up. If you already know about the information, how everything goes, that's great. The information I looked up, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. One of the coolest things about it was that it would convert. It was absolutely convert, just like it was, without having to get, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, without having to do all sorts of pages and stuff. If you want to brand yourself, y'all, I'm going to show you this real quick. This is how I do it. I make a banner up here. I put a picture of me and myself up here. Do my own YouTube videos. There's your sign up right here. Y'all click that. Go ahead and get started. If you want to see the whole plan, everything inside, and listen to it yourself, Paul Stevenson, the owner, you get to hear him, get to listen to the plan. You can come in that way if you like, y'all. Friend me on Facebook. Call me. My number is right here. Okay? And if you need to see more videos, subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing a lot of videos up here, y'all. But this is the real deal. And I've got a really good Facebook group. It's right here, Action Taker Success Group. Frank Calabro is my sponsor. That's him. That's his group. And there's me again for Facebook if you needed it. There's my own YouTube channel and my free training page I'm going to get out to you. And this is me talking about making $19,000 in 7 days with, quit my job, made it 7th. Y'all, this is real. Take it seriously. If you're looking something, this is it. This is it. Just go ahead and jump in. And I'm telling you, 100% commissions immediately in hand is the way to do business. Okay? Appreciate it. If you need anything, let me know.